Hello, my name is Jamie Matthew, and I'm one of the career coaches in the Eric Johnson School of Engineering and Computer Science. Welcome to part 2 of the video for this workshop. Today, we're going to be talking about building a cover letter and how to design it, how to structure it, and how to create it. I will be talking about the necessary information that should be included in this specific document. So what is a cover letter? I like to think of it as an essay. You got an introduction, a body, and a conclusion. So you want to make sure that you are formatting this document in a clear and concise manner. The formatting should be consistent and should match your resume document. So if your resume document is in Arial font, you want to make sure that your cover letter is in Arial font. The cover letter format includes the place of address, the company address, the date, and your signature. Every document should have a signature on it. There are two ways to do a signature. There is a digital signature, or you can manually sign it. How you would manually sign it, you would manually sign it, and then you would scan it and send it in through the application process. Every cover letter should include at least 3 to 4 paragraphs. Example of a cover letter, it is mine, and I'm using it as the example for today. As you can see, my name is listed, the address is listed. You want to make sure you are using your current address for your cover letter as well. I mentioned in the resume video about using a current address. The same goes for the cover letter. You want to write underneath it the name of the company and then the company address. Underneath that, you will write the date of when you applied for the position. And then where it says to whom it may concern, you write that as long as you don't know who the person is you're sending to. If you know who you're sending it to, then you would write dear Mr. or Mrs. and then the name. But otherwise, you would write to whom it may concern. You want to start off the introduction paragraph with your name, the position you're applying for, and the company name. And then you want to talk about whether you're still in school, if you completed your undergrad, or if you're completing graduate school. You want to put that information in the first paragraph. The second and third paragraph is where you talk about your experiences in your academic and professional careers. That is where you highlight what you have done within your core classes, your projects, your experiences through your job. This is where that sits. You are basically summarizing your resume into this document. So it is important that you are highlighting important material into this document. What stands you out from another candidate? That is how you should look at it when you are writing your cover letter. Every cover letter is going to be different depending on the job or internship you apply for. So this document takes time to write. The last paragraph is where you would include your contact information. You want to thank them for your time. And then at the very bottom, you write sincerely your digital signature or your manual signature, and then you write your name. Every cover letter must be signed. But this just gives you a general overview of what the document should look like. So again, I want to show you, always include the address and the company address. Include the title of the position and the company name for every cover letter. If you know the contact information, you want to make sure you insert that instead of to whom it may concern. So it is imperative to make sure you are rereading this document. This paragraph, as I said again, is where I'm showing you an example from mine. This is the paragraph that should be highlighting your experiences inside the classroom as well as outside the classroom. So you want to use examples like class projects. Again, your job experiences, what exactly you did in past roles or in your current position. This is where you emphasize that. An employer wants to see what you're doing. So if you are part of an organization on campus, this is where you want to talk about your leadership skills. You want to be very specific in this document. You want to make sure that you are highlighting as much as you can in this document. And again, it is important to remember to include your contact information in this paragraph. You want to make sure you are using your current email address. Again, as we talked about in the resume video, using a different email address that you have created for internship and job searching processes. So having that Gmail or Yahoo account, and then using a current phone number that you are utilizing. And remember, I cannot stress this enough, to sign each cover letter. This document is very important, just like your resume document. So taking the time to really put together this document is imperative. I want to emphasize some additional resources, the Career Service Department, professors, academic advisors, to help you with checking this document, rereading this document, having another set of eyes looking at this document. We talked about this in the previous video with the resumes, making sure you are rereading this document, checking for grammar. It is important to have more than one set of eyes looking at this document. I want to leave my contact information. Again, my email address is jmatthew@utdallas.edu. Please email me if you have any questions about the cover letter and how it should be put together. You can set up an appointment as well by sending me an email or setting up an appointment on Handshake. Thank you. And once you're done watching this video, you would want to take the quiz that is required.